Hey, today's Saturday, June the 6th. I've got Pastor Angie with me. She's our children's pastor. So good that she has worked so hard during this pandemic and what's going on all over the world. But just me and Dad, Angie, I was talking to you this week. Last Sunday, let's go back to then, I talked about rising and shining, going to God's house, compelling people to come. Dad and I talked about it, how people have excuses, land, cattle, marriages in the Bible. And then we talked a little bit yesterday about being radiant and sending out the light, shining or glowing brightly. With that in mind, I got a letter from the Boys and Girls Missionary Challenge. We call it BGMC, and requesting that we help and give. Congratulations, your church is one of our core churches. Year after year, your church teaches your kids to care about the lost people of the world. So for the last few years, we've given over 23,000 in the last couple of years. And then it said, critical time, this is a critical time. Our missionaries need support now more than ever. Missionaries all over the globe are needing help to feed starving pastors. So you just got a story. Not only are the pastors without food, their people are without food. So we have people right now in the world that are going to churches, pastors, that are starving to death. And we just got this letter. We wanted to share it with you and encourage you to be a BGMC giver. Tell a little story about what you got.
So right at the beginning of COVID-19, it was a Wednesday night. I don't know what we had for dinner. I just know we had a really nice dinner, and we made a pie. Something was waiting for us. And right before we went to eat it, I read this article posted by the BGMC director's wife, Mary Boyd, and she got a message from a missionary in Haiti talking about how the situation had came about in Haiti with COVID, and they shut everything down. They closed the banks, the markets, everything was shut down, and people that live day to day, not week to week, but day to day, had no chances of getting food. The stores were closed, the banks were closed, they weren't working, they were ordered in their house, and they were talking about how desperate kids were for food. And they were so desperate that they were eating the leaves off of a banana tree, and they said the parents, they could sustain, but this was a Wednesday, and they said they weren't going to open anything up until at least Monday. So there are boys and girls all around our world that are struggling with hunger and not even having the resources. And thanks to BGMC, they partner with Convoy of Hope. They have this great program called Buddy's Barrels of Hope for $10 a week, and or a month, I'm sorry, $10 a month, which is a crazy amount of money. It's nothing to us. But they can feed a kid for a month, give them clean water, and send them to school, plus give them the chance to hear about Jesus Christ.
That's the most important.
Yeah.
Here they have challenge your kids to do great things, challenge families, ask their neighbors for donated items, garage sale items. Imagine every home in your church having a garage sale for missions. Angie does that right here on the church property. She has garage sales for missions. I want to encourage you guys, bake sales, chores, sell ice cold sodas for missions. Challenge every child, turn $100 this summer for missions. We just wanted to challenge you, let you know that there is a greater need than what I could ever explain to you. I know you hear me, and I know you love me, and you know I love you, but beyond that, we have to get involved in helping people and changing the world for Jesus Christ, touching them with Jesus. So we just want to encourage you, number one, to be in church tomorrow. Number two, if you can't be here, you are here, we are BGMC givers. You can look it up on the internet, Convoy of Hope. We bless those ministries. We want you to be involved and help us. God helps us as we give. He said, blessed are those that give more than you. You're blessed more than when you give and receive. And that's hard for us to imagine because we like to be on that receiving end. Yeah. But we have understood this. As we give, God's blessed our church, and it's been remarkable. So just wanted to encourage you. Any last words, Ange?
No, just hope to see you here with your kids tomorrow. It's so important for them to watch you guys worship the Lord. And the second service, both past 2 weeks, we've had utterance in tongues. That is a great opportunity for our kids to learn about the Holy Spirit and understand it first on. So bring them. They need to see what God is doing with our adults.
8:45 and 10:30. We love you. We want to encourage you to be here tomorrow. If you can't, give online, give to missions all over the world. We love you guys. You're blessed in this mess. God's in control. Don't worry. God's got this, all right? So we just want you to know we love you. God bless you.